Okay, wait.
We are late.
We are late and let me just. Okay.
Let's respect time.
Okay.
Look
Look who's early today. Look who is early today. We are in problem, Shem. We're in trouble. Let's go.
You a vlogger, facing over. You a queen, wanna less than a mugozi. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Hey, hey, hey. Girl, you're such a powerful woman.
Hi ninjas, surprise! I actually have this episode for you guys. This is obviously an episode that is featuring Gogo Manzini. This episode was supposed to have aired last week Friday, but guys, I was so sick on Thursday. That's a story time for another day, and of course I was unable to edit and have the video up for you guys, but I did promise you that every Friday we're gonna be having an episode with Gogo Manzini, and so obviously I have to make up. I do hope that you actually enjoy it, and yeah, just bear in mind this was recorded and everything that was being said, it was being scheduled for a Friday. So yeah, just go ahead and enjoy.
Hi ninjas, how are you doing? It's your girl Owamie aka Miss Pia for back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you. Now, my ninjas, obviously you guys know how we roll. It's Friday, which means that we have got a Gogo Manzini. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
Who's calling you?
Somebody's calling me, but it's fine. I'll just switch the phone off.
Somebody's calling my name.
Oh, yeah.
The
Somebody's calling me.
ex-yanga.
They
You
want-
know that Makati song?
People want witchcraft, baby. So they call and call and call. I can't even sleep.
It's your witchcraft gang?
Yes, it's my crew.
Your crew?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I mean, I started singing Makati song. Do you know this Makati song?
Which one?
Somebody's calling my name, the ex-yanga. Something, one. It's
Okay.
Makati song, too? Yeah.
Is it? I don't really listen to that kind of music.
Is it?
I'm a gospel kind of a girl.
Is it?
Yeah. If you see me listening to music, it's gospel.
Wow.
If I'm driving, gospel. If I'm
Yeah.
cleaning, gospel.
But whenever you're driving with your husband, which music is playing in the car?
No, he doesn't listen to gospel.
So the car is just quiet.
No, it's not quiet. He plays
It's
his
just he
music.
plays his music.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay.
then I don't pay attention to it.
Ne. Oh, and besides, guys, obviously you guys know we have already welcomed you. I mean, you don't even need any welcome
No.
because you're literally a resident here. You are a channel friend, right? You're a
I'm
friend
a
of the show.
friend, yes.
But I do have to say, congratulations, guys. She just fetched her Range Rover like one day before yesterday.
Yeah, on Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, that's how we open Unyaka.
Ne?
Yeah, that's
And
how
all this before you go to lawyer job.
All this, because remember when you open Unyaga, you must lawyer the previous year.
Whoa.
And then when you enter into the new year, you show people.
So-
This is what I was lawyering for.
So, okay. So these are the benefits of lawyering 2023.
Yes,
Because we're
remember.
just fresh in 2024.
You can't practice what you
You don't, you can't.
You must practice what you preach. So if you say you can do money rituals for people, you must be married.
Okay.
If you say you can do love potions for people, you must be
in
married.
love. You must be married.
Exactly.
You know what, ne?
How am I going to make you married
No,
if
no,
I'm
no.
not married?
But obviously, like, this is the thing that I even once said. And I know some people will say, oh, Owamie or this. I was like, no. How are you going to expect me to go and look for a love potion from a sangoma that has 3 baby daddies? Your ancestors can't even show you the right one, and now I'm gonna come to you, your blind ancestors that can't see the
Exactly. You must have your own, like, unalibunda how, and
Yeah.
then show it to the world. Would seem.
My lawyering
Yeah,
is
but
this.
maybe sometimes you had those baby daddies
Okay,
before.
before.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it does make sense. But just to be sure, I would stay. But anyway, I'm not there. But if I was to, just to be sure, I would stay away from that one because But anyway, yeah, I do have to say, like, congratulations, guys. I saw the Range Rover you came with it today. Oh my God. I mean, I don't think it's a secret. Everybody knows
not
that
a
from
secret.
my
It's
car.
on my socials already.
No, other than that, like, from my car, everybody knows, like, my next car, my dream next car is a Range Rover.
Okay.
Like, so, sing it, guys.
will
It's
get
so
it.
beautiful. It's so big.
I bless you.
I love it. Amen.
Thank you. Yes.
But anyway, obviously, today we're going to be talking about a thing they call Isichitho.
Yes.
Can you please just start off by explaining to us what is Isichitho?
Isichitho is a black ritual that gets performed by evil people. I would
Okay.
use evil word
Yeah.
because now you'd be doing something evil to somebody.
Yeah.
I perform it, so I'm evil. Right? I do it, so I'm evil. Then I would come back to say, Isichitho is a ritual that is performed by evil people to curse the other person. So when I'm using Isichitho, I'm cursing you.
Yeah.
Exactly, like in terms of, it is mainly about ukuthi people must not like you. It starts here at home with your partner at times, but it depends on why are they performing it or why are they doing it. Why do we do Isichitho to you? We do Isichitho to you because we want to cause conflicts endlini, and then you and your husband or you and your partner or you and whoever that you've got a union with, you fight. And then also it can happen ukuthi somebody wants you to get rid of you at work. So he will perform Isichitho on you so that you and your bosses, you don't get along, you and your colleagues, you don't get along, you're always in trouble, and then you end up going. And then then there's dark clouds or dark omens that are put in you as a person, ukuthi your things is even dark. And then nothing works for you. Whether you try getting a job, whether you try getting a relationship, whether you try in business, whether you try anything, and then zimnyama izinto zakho, that means you have Isichitho.
Okay, so Isichitho, ne, because for me, well, anyway, I should go ahead and say that, guys. How I even know about Isichitho is because obviously, guys, I was married to KwaZulu, I was married by a Zulu man, and so they used to talk about this stuff, and obviously we would listen. The one that I've only just heard of is the one where they do Isichitho so that you and your partner actually separate and you fight. But I didn't know that they can actually do that for you to have a problem at work. Have a
No,
problem with
Isichitho
people.
is not designed for partners.
Oh,
Or
okay.
Isichitho is not designed for people with relationships. Isichitho it can be done to anybody. Just because we want you, ukuthi, people must not like you. People must not stand you. Even your family. So, but when we design it in a way that the client wants it to be. Like, ufuna ukuyoyisebenzisa for what? What do they want to use it for? So that is Isichitho. So a lot of people have Isichitho, but they don't know. A lot of people have dark omens, black clouds, dark clouds, but they don't know, they're not aware. They are just living in the way of saying, time will tell. It's only, maybe my time is not yet, the time for me to shine has not yet came. So people must be not the same. There's people that say, no, my things will be fine. And only to find, ukuthi, you don't know, ukuthi, Isichitho was actually done on you. When you find that I was so much in love with this guy, or I was so much in love with this girl, but he just changed on me. And I know that I didn't do anything wrong to them. Consider consulting, because you might have Isichitho. So that is Isichitho. Breaking it down again. Other things, Isichitho can be done to you, or you can do it to you yourself.
Unknowingly.
Isichitho esinye uzifaka wena.
Why?
Abortions that are not cleansed. So when you go through an abortion, you need to go for cleansing, traditionally. Because now the soul of that person or lumtwana that was aborted might have ukuthi beseka umuntu.
Have a grudge against you.
Exactly. And the soul has not rested well. So when you do abortion, you need to go for cleansing. I don't judge people that does abortions because you do abortion for certain reasons. Sometimes I respect the person that would go for an abortion. Not saying that they should do them, but sometimes you see the situation with you. Phela mina, I don't have an income. The father is out there, he's ran away. At home, no one can assist me. So that ukuthi ngithathe umntwana and make them suffer, I'd rather take, whatever reason, we have to honor or respect our reasons. So when you get to that point, when you are pushed to that level that you do abortion, you need to go for cleansing, so that the soul of that person can rest in peace, because that is a person, whether begasapila or not.
Yeah.
Then there's miscarriages where you lose the baby. It doesn't matter. It depends on how far was the pregnancy. And then utoluguti, the soul, he was just now a person. And then when there is miscarriage, and then you need to go for miscarriage cleansing so that your things can open. Because sometimes you might have done abortion or had miscarried, but the soul of that person, your things is yavalek.
So like the soul of the child is not resting.
Exactly. And then it now comes and become a dark omen or a dark cloud to you, or even because now you've got a soul inside you that has not well rested. You didn't go through the proper cleansings. And then leso is because you didn't go to do the things that you were supposed to do. And utoluguti, those dark omens are fun. What can happen to you? What can happen to her? What can happen to me?
Like
it's not the same thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you don't get a job, or you don't get relationships, or you don't get babies at all. Every time you have a baby, promises. Because there's women that go through that. They would say, Gogo, every time I have a baby, the question you need to ask, have you miscarried or did you abort? You need to come clean on that. Or you need to go for a consultation. And then when you come for consultation, that is when we tell you what you go through. So that is why I'm saying, ezinye is chito. You attract them to yourself. Secondly, sexual ties. By going around sleeping with anybody. So, I have Isichitho. I sleep with you. Sexual ties, mtanam. You get something from me. Sex is not just sex for you to come and scream and shout and say, I'm coming.
Isn't it?
There's a lot of spiritual exchanges.
I thought sex is all about enjoyment.
Never. No, there's a price to pay.
Yeah.
You know, you always ask, what is the price to pay? The price to pay. So sex on its own, it should be respected.
Yeah.
Because some people, olala nabo, you don't know what they have.
I think that actually is going to be a topic on its own for another day.
Yes,
Like where we
I'm just cutting
Yeah.
now the things, the secret.
Yes.
You're sleeping with the wrong people,
Yeah.
you're attracting a secret to yourself.
Wow.
You miscarried or you aborted, you attracted a secret to
No,
yourself.
I mean, you know why I said that? It's because like immediately I was like, no, this is definitely a topic that I'm interested in, and I need to ask you a billion questions because, hey, it's sex heavier in this world.
Sex heavier in this world, and balala namadoda wethu kanti thina amadoda wethu sothakathile. So they sleep with our men. Kanti thina we performed rituals on our men. So when you just gonna like that, husband is good in bed. Woo, good. Blockings are coming. Good for 5 minutes. And then it's gonna block your life forever. So you must be careful who you sleep with.
Wow.
And then those are some of the things ezenza, or that does what? Isichitho.
Okay.
Blockages in your life. You understand? So that is Isichitho. Now I'm gonna go back to the one that we do. A client comes, somebody took my boyfriend. But those are you see sex. That's why people die, it's because of the sex. Because a lot of people want Isichitho to separate couples.
Yes.
Because of sex.
So they sleep with your husband, and then this little goes into your husband, and then now all of a sudden, the husband and wife are separating.
Yes. Sometimes we use poop.
Oh, poop is...
So,
yeah,
I work a lot with poop in my life.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
I see a lot of people's poop, Joe.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Okay.
So, we go eskangen in the field. You do that ritual. So you poop, and then you've got a stick, and then you take the muti, and then you put in the poop, and then you hit the poop. And then
Who hits the poop?
Me, Pale. I'm performing the ritual on you and Brian.
Okay, so Mina, who poops?
So I poop.
You as the sangoma?
No, the client.
So let's say I'm your client.
Yes, so
I go with you to the field.
You go on your own.
I poop.
Or even if you are with me, then we have to go together.
Okay.
Then you are the client.
Okay.
You take the muti.
Yeah.
You go to the field.
Oh.
You poop.
Okay.
When you poop, you take the muti.
Yeah.
And then you put it there. When you sprinkle the muti there, you say,
Okay.
Owamie and Jacob, ngifuna nihlukane. I want you guys to separate. I want you to hate each other. I want you guys not to stand each other. You must fight on a daily basis, even stab each other, whatever matter that is it. So when I talk power to that ritual, and then gashapa. So I'm breaking you guys apart. So that is one method, yes, and that's the most famous one that most or every traditional healers use.
So the one when they're busy beating the poop, does this mean that now in that marriage or that union, they are gonna start? Do you think this is also one of those reasons where maybe you have your man that has never beaten you, all of a sudden he starts beating you?
Yes, those are some of the reasons. Isichitho that people perform. And the sad part is that sometimes umuntu would come to your relationship and still do isichitho to you. Not that when you came to their relationship. You get what I'm trying to say? So if I meet your husband or your boyfriend and then we spend about 5 days, Yana, I see that no, he pays, he gives me good money, wow, he's good in bed or whatever that reason that you like. And then she sits and decides, no, Owamie must go, I want this. And then when that happens, then they come to Gogo Manzini. Gogo Manzini, Owamie and whoever, they must just separate. Please, Gogo, I'm begging you. I will pay you whatever amount you want. And then you go through that ritual of Isichitho. Then we do it. Or you do it in that toilet. You poop, and then now that's the second one. So you poop. After that, you take the body, then you are flushing. You are flushing that relationship. Uguti, that relationship iyaphela, whether you like it or not. So a lot of women or a lot of men that does that is because someone wants to get in and try to break their relationship. And there is no way on earth that I'm going to sit and watch someone walking into my marriage and try to destroy it. I will treat you. Definitely. Sometimes someone would come and say, Manzini, Uzbanbani is acting bossy. Uzbanbani is a boss. Oh, Uzbanbani has taken my position. I want my position. And I know that Manzini, if Uzbanbani can move, I can be given that position. Then we perform that isichitho so that particular muntu we're doing the isichitho for will get fired at work. We'll have problems with the bosses, problems with everybody, and then the meetings will be heard. Joe, you've been having problems. You remember you did what? And then yes. You remember you did what? Yes. And you are coming late at work lately or whatever. We need to let you go. Even if they can take them to CCMA, they will win the case because he's been doing more and more problems at work. So he's disturbing the productivity of the business. So we let you go and then you go.
So what I want to find out is that, okay, fine, let's say somebody comes and says, okay, I want this to so that this person will be able to leave their work, right? Does that isichitho end the moment the person is out? Or even after this person leaves?
It doesn't end. It is done to you. So now, when you hear a person saying, yo, Mina, I've got problems, I'm not getting a job anymore. Ever since I stopped working there, I'm not working again. And even when I tried relationships, my relationships don't work. So it is done to you, not for that particular time. So isichitho is meant to destroy your life.
So it's basically just a curse placed upon you. Nothing of yours is, but that's so evil.
That is so evil.
That is so evil. Why would anyone do that to someone?
Because they come to our spaces.
But sometimes you didn't even imagine you are a wife to a mother freaking low life, dirty, stupid dog.
Yes.
And then this nigga, because he is a foolish idiot, he goes out there to cheat, and then he cheats with Gogo Manzini's client, the wrong one.
Yes.
Do you get? And then now this person is like, hey, Owamie, guys, I don't even know what to like. Do you see how beautiful I'm looking with this? And this is from Valrang, by the way, guys. It's on sale.
Okay.
It's going for $5.99. Shameless plug for this set. But then, this person will look at it and they're like, Oh my God, look at Owamie. She drives a nice car. She stays nice. She looks beautiful. She looks happy. It means this man, what he did here, he does more for her because
Yeah.
obviously that's the wife.
Yes.
And then the person now wants to do Isichitho to me that even did
Yes.
nothing wrong to you.
Yeah.
Do you guys now understand why I'm so against cheating? And why I'm like, if you cheat on me, like, you can cheat, just don't let me find out.
Yeah, but if you cheat on me, even me, I'm a traditional healer. But besides being a traditional healer, I'm a human being. So if you cheat on me, I leave you.
Hangover no man.
Yeah, it's
so
crazy.
disrespectful,
Yes.
and you put your wife's life in danger because this
And
girl
your life.
and
because
your
now
life.
you'll be living under spells.
But again, you know what is the problem? I mean, the problem is that these girls, if the person comes and sleeps with her husband, Gogo, she doesn't. If she wants your husband, she won't want to harm him. Do you understand? So anything bad intention,
Yeah, it could happen
it is
to
gonna
you.
go to the wife.
Exactly.
Do you understand?
But they don't harm them, but they're living under the spell.
Yes.
So that's also sad. Because now you are living under a spell. You're not living, you're not yourself.
But you are like, because when you went there.
Yes.
But then what about me that is out, that didn't go anywhere, that didn't do
We are
anything?
pushing the calling. We are pushing the calling. We are helping our clients. Because a person that matters to me is the person that is my client right now. That is there. So those are the things that are happening.
No,
We
I
want to-
get that. I'm not saying
Ahem.
you shouldn't do your job. What I'm just simply saying is that I've seen that there's a lot of people that actually say that, oh, Owamie, there are people that would say, I think I'm better than others.
Okay.
Because now I left my ex for cheating. Do you understand? Like, why? I'm like, now that I'm talking to an actual sangoma, whether if we talk about these things or not, they are happening.
They happen
Do
every
you understand?
day.
And you're not the only one that does this. So I think that I'm just trying to highlight the dangers of also staying with a man that cheats.
Yeah.
Because you never know, especially like, okay, he will escape from Johanna. Next thing he's with Maria. Next thing he's with Ntabeleng. Next thing he's with Ropiwa.
Abanye baba na
He
four at a
will
time.
find one that will deal
Yeah.
with him. And then who gets the
It's you.
You get it. Because if his Isichitho is there, you are now that is the one that is living your marriage. When you leave, you can't even find a job. You can't find the next partner. If you have got 2 kids, chai, because the Isichitho is making sure nothing happens. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like, that's why it's very important to just, at least no matter and you don't know, it's better.
Yeah,
You
but
know.
it's even sad even if you don't know. And also, something else is that is why I said on our last episode, I think, or the other episodes, that it is important for a person to just consult because you will not know what is wrong or what is going on with your life. We've got a lot of women who are going through the most. We've got a lot of men who are going through the most. We've got a household when no one is working. The only person that was working was Gogo, who was getting a grant, and she passed away. So now there's no one going on. So you find what is happening kule kaya, what is happening in our family. Sometimes kunesithitho, or there's a curse that was put in that family. We can perform isichitho for the whole family. That I have a problem with your mom. And when I have a problem with your mom, and then I'm going to make her suffer, how? By making sure that all her kids don't get married. All her kids, nothing matters.
That
but
one-
they will only be producing kids every year.
That one, Gogo, that one. Now I think I know a family that is cursed. And what I also want to find out right now, if you marry into a cursed family, what happens to you?
You become part of the family.
Guys, I said this on TikTok the other day.
Show me.
That video is there. And I said, guys, before even you get married, before you even just date and get serious with anyone, want to go to their home, find out about their family. Guys, some families are cursed. The
Show me.
whole family.
Me, I'm married, right? I am born Mahlangu. Now I am Sindane, officially. So I'm now Sindane. So whatever happens to Sindane, it affects me.
You are part of it.
I'm part of it. So, as I'm going to be explaining part of those Isichitho, how they work most, be educating people. I have a problem with you, and these are your kids. Ngizomkhombisa, when I say I'm going to show her what this world is about, I will make sure that your kids go to school. I will make sure that you pay your last cent to their university fees, and I will make sure that after they study, they come back to stay here at home. They will just stay there at home. If they are girls, they will just produce babies. You are going to be the grandest mother of the whole world. And amadota wabo, the men that fathered their kids, they will all run. So this one will have 4 kids, this one will have 3 kids, this one will have 6 kids. Umthwalo wako wonke loyo. So now the cares is in the family. They're not working, they're not doing anything. You do get such households in the world. If you notice, ukuthi but lapha 3 girls, 1 boy, they are not all working. Umama khona naye umtholi nje ukuthi what's going on with their lives. There's no progress. There's a curse that might have been put to them. So yes, they will always say that if I want to hurt you, I will hurt you through your kids.
But for me, what I just want to know, obviously, Gogo, you would know maybe like, what do you think someone would do that would be so bad that someone would actually be like, you know what, your whole lineage and even your grandkids, I will make sure.
Sometimes it's problems, it's fights that we have unknowingly sometimes. So, they fought. Kunezinto zokuthi siyalwa, but I don't know that we are actually fighting. Sometimes I'm just jealous because I can see the progress coming from your kids. Sometimes there's something you did to me unintentionally and I said, I'm going to show you. Sometimes it's something that you did to me and we both know we both are fighting. But you didn't think that I can go to an extreme of kukufakela isichitho through izingane zakho. But in most cases, it's mostly about jealousy.
Yeah. That's what I really honestly wanted to get to. To say like, I personally like, okay, I don't know if there's like really a valid reason why someone would actually go to such extremes, like actually to make sure that even my kids, even my grandkids, like my whole entire life, like you place a curse. And you find that like in the whole family, nobody drives a single car, nobody even has like,
Yes,
and
that's what I'm trying to
I think
say.
that the pain also comes with when you see like, maybe there's that one child, you know, maybe like that young boy, he tries everything.
Yes.
Like, you know, you even go to car washes trying to wash cars. Nothing happens. And I'm like, even you as a person after you've done that, like, how do you even live with yourself?
We live very well. Okay,
You
I
even
say
sleep.
we, because I perform those. So when I say we sleep very well, because now remember, the heart wants what it wants. And once the heart got what it wanted, then the heart is at ease. The heart is happy. So every ritual, whether good or bad, the person that is doing it for the results. And once the results are there, we celebrate.
But then have you never had someone maybe that comes, maybe, you know, they do a straight, or maybe 2 years later they come in like, Gogo, is it possible for us to do a reversal
No.
that is straight? You've never had?
No, I've never had, because I don't do reversals. So I tell you when we start, are you sure? I would even ask you to go home, think about it and come back.
So you don't have people that actually, do you have people that reverse straight, that it's sangomas?
I can't, no, what they do, or I'm shy, that one. A client of mine that can come when we consult and then we find good Isichitho, we can actually remove it and send it back to the sender.
So
But
it
I
has to
cannot
be
re-
sent somewhere. It can't just linger.
No, it can't just linger because now we are no, you can say, Gogo, just remove this from me, but I don't want anything back to whoever. But
Okay.
then now there's someone that's what we call I'm shy. Then someone says, I want it to go back
to the sender.
exactly. But when I do it to you, I tell you that ngiyayifaka.
And then what happens now when that same person, let's say this person comes to you and says it's straight, and then I come and then you say, no, this is straight from Mishumo. And I'm like, back to Mishumo. Mishumo is like, hey, things are not, because remember, if you've done it straight, you will
But
start
I cannot do.
Can she come and then again sit back, like back and
No,
forth?
not to my clients. First come, first serve. I can't be evil to her because remember, she trusted me. She trusted me and she paid me.
So it means, but again, think about
To somebody else.
No, but what I'm asking is that this is the case. Mishumo came to you, you did the scritto to me, I come to you, we find out that I have this scritto, obviously, and then now I'm like, I want it back to sender.
I won't.
Huh?
She came first. She's the first client. I can remove it to you, but I won't.
Okay, so you are basically saying that you can be able to remove the scritto, but you just will not take it back.
Yeah, I cannot hurt my client.
Okay.
I cannot hurt my client. And sometimes also it depends. Did I put that scritto to you or who did it to you?
Okay.
Yeah.
But if it's another person's client,
Yeah, we can,
Take
we
back.
can, definitely. But now if I remove Isichitho from you, that was done by me, by my client, then saying betray client lam.
so it means that if I come and then,
If I consult and I find that I did that Isichitho to you, then I won't assist.
so you,
I
are
will
you gonna tell me
Yeah, I will
that?
tell you that I can't be able to assist you. You need to go look for somebody else.
So you won't tell Mur, actually you have visited,
No.
I did it. Okay.
Because we need to protect our clients. Protection of our clients is very important. I cannot be backstabbing my clients.
How
in
can I
that
be
way.
your client but I don't come to the Indumba?
You can, because we're Korea.
No. So that nobody will ever wish me through you, Cho.
I don't understand you.
You don't get it? How can I be your client but I don't come to consult? Like I don't have to
There's
consult.
no way. Pella, you need help, you need things, you need that, you need that. So those people, let me talk not to you now. I want to talk to people. As a woman, if someone is mingling or playing around with your relationship, or as a man, simfaka isichitho. We do that. I'm talking to the witchcraft ninjas. If someone is disturbing your life in any way, simfaka isichitho. If you just decide that you want to put isichitho on someone, we do that also. You just decide to. I hate you.
For the sake of
For
just
the sake
I
of doing
wanna-
it. For the sake of me, I'm not liking you.
For the sake of I don't like Owamie.
I don't like Owamie. Let me do it. We do it. I do it. We do it. If I'm gonna say what I do, I'm not about hiding. Even if you see me and then you say, "Hey, loya kokolo ya ngambona ku Owamie says, hey, that person is evil." I just confirmed now. I am evil at times, and I'm the sweetest person that a person can know. You know how sweet I am.
I know.
I
but-
don't want anyone to be hungry around me. That's
Of
me
course.
now, exactly. So when I'm Gogo Manzini, there in that department, I'm all those things that you can mention.
But you know what is the thing for me? Ne? I don't even want to lie. Because for me, the thing about this Isichitho that I really honestly hate is the fact that people do this simply purely out of jealousy. She's gorgeous, I'm going to put Isichitho on her.
Because she's here, she's going to take all our men.
But the part again that I'm saying, Uguti, who said you should be ugly?
Hey, asazi lezo zankulunkulu mntwana.
Yeah, because why are you so not comfortable in your own skin? To a point where like another woman's beauty would threaten you to a point where you actually go to a woman and say, I don't want things to go for her, well for her.
It now goes back to saying we don't know why certain things happen. You're not a consulting person, you're not a what person. But gunabantu that would always say that whenever you see that something you notice something off, man, about your marriage, about your family, the way they treat you or things like that, you need to start consulting. Not
Or
everybody.
you need to start praying.
Exactly,
for
yes,
us.
exactly.
But then what I also wanted to find out is that can you be able to use Isichitho by money?
Yes, I get it. The money now.
As the DNA.
Yes, the money we lawyer the money and then we give it to you. Once you have it in your hand, then it's fine. That is why you would always say, I don't know if you remember growing up, abantu abadala, they would say, do not just go picking money up on
Yes,
the road.
they
So
used
because
to.
now when we perform rituals, we steam on that money. We vomit, siyapalaza on that money. Sikhipha zonke lezi zinto on that money so that they can go to the first person to touch the money. So if I give you money that is performed something, then ngikubambile. And then sometimes bakushaya ngesichitho sokuthi your private part is itchy now and then. You've got an itchy private part. It's like iyashisa. Sometimes they create something like worms. When I told you, it's not really worms. It's something that is created.
But they are
That is-
alive.
They are alive. And they are puma. Then you get taken to hospitals. You've never seen, but those things are happening. Women getting things out there. You just get strange things out there, and the smell of the discharge is unbearable. Sometimes there's a person who walks into the room and you feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens. You feel it and you feel good. Oh, this woman has entered the room and you know what? I'm going to die of headache. It's a cliff. So now what happens? People move away from you. Sometimes you feel like there's things walking on your face, but or is a hamba, like when you just, but there's nothing. You feel like, especially in the morning when you wake up, not there's something walking, but when you, It's nothing. Those are the signs that it's coming there, it's being performed. Sometimes you've got these peoples that are just not treated. We use any product, ukuthi this one is the best. Uyanyanyeka lapho isichitho, that what it's designed ukuthi unyanyeke. People must hate you. People must not stand your presence. So then it closes izinto zakho. Other one, they can make you that you can work. You must get a job. You must work, but you must not know what you're working for. Situations when you say, I'm working, but I don't even know what I'm working for. The following day, money is just out. But I'm working and I'm earning a very good salary, but I'm always with my cash loans. I'm always owing people money. What am I doing with my money? So in that one, we design it. You need to work hard, but you don't need to know what you're working for. And that's a curse. There's nothing said like that when you are working for a company and everybody is driving cars, but you are not, because you cannot afford. But you're working and you're getting the same money. That is also can be isichitho. So isichitho is a witchcraft on high level, but it just depends on how they do it. You know, they do those they do those cheap ones, those easy ones. Tina, we go deep. When I have to perform isichitho, that's why I told you that I ask you to go home and think about it and ask that you show. Tina, we go to graves. We get parts there, we get ends, we get things. We perform serious rituals. We can close your life in a tin. We close your life in a tin or in a bottle, and then we close that bottle. When that bottle is closed, as long as it is closed, nothing will happen in your life. I'm telling you. I would ask them to go get money from those people. The person that gave you money, you just said a story, acted like your friend. You know what I do? Oh, I'm in 10 rand. You give me 10 rand. Thank you, show me. I want to buy bread for my kids, sharp. No, that 10 rand I'm taking to Gogo Manzini so that we can perform a ritual for you. Uguti money does not stay in you anymore. So don't take money from people. Don't receive money from people. If I want to give you money, I should give you to your bank account.
But then what happens, because I've heard this thing where others say that if you put it down, like we don't, you see like now, like because the point of contact is where you have the money, I have the money when I'm giving you.
That's just bull.
Is it? If you put
it down, what does it do? You put it down, then what? But your hands have touched the money most. I want what touched the money.
What if you touch my glove?
Come again?
Gloves.
Show me. It's not proper. When you got the money from, let's say, I'm going to buy a ritual from you. You got the money from a certain shop. They gave you as a change. Show me, you will hold it with your hands and put it in your wallet. It's your wallet. And then when you just get out of your car and then there is me. Show me 10 rand. Listen to the story. You will just give me more. Show me. Because remember, the people that bewitches abanye abantwana are their friends.
Yes.
Mamela, that the person from there in the other side of the world, they will not do anything to you because they don't know you.
Yeah.
So I will do something to you because I'm your friend, because now you just bought a car. Why are you buying so much cars? And me now, I'm not buying something. And then I have to do something with you. Even in the family, why is Owamie's child buying so much cars when my kids don't have even one car? So it all starts there. So ngemali yako, their own money that you worked hard for, they can give it to me because I send them. We would take money from Owamie and give it to me, and then we go wherever we go, we do that particular ritual. We tie that money with a red.
The dangerous color.
Red, mama. We spoke about red. And then if it's red, you can go on your social media. They will post those pictures when you go there. Red. Give me the money, and then we will do something with it. You will never have money in your life again. Even if you have it, you will have it, but you will not see what you're doing with it. So there's deep rituals that we do. So umuntu, when something goes off with your life, you need to consult. I consult. Sometimes I cannot consult myself, but my ancestors, they talk to me.
There's this saying that says in Venda Mudengwa the Denguli, like a sangoma also needs to have a sangoma.
I fly to Nigeria, I fly to Ghana. Those men from the Congos, from the Ghanas, from the Nigerias that comes here to do love scammers, we know all those things. I know what happens today. I know what they give them for them to come and bring it here to scam people. Right? So now when I need to do my own consultations, I fly high. I go out of this world to the other part of the country, and then I can consult with something is wrong. You get what I'm trying to say? Because I cannot see everything that happens in my life. So with all those love scammings and all those things, that's powerful rituals performed there. Once they get you on that one,
You're
angeke
done.
uphume until we get the results. The result is what giving me money and then go. So as we are wrapping it up, consultations, guys, is very important. I'm not saying come to me. I'm not advertising myself, but I'm teaching you about things that are happening in this world. If you are a black person, even white people, because they consult. If you are a human being, go for consultations, find out what is happening, why my mind is changing, why are people changing on me, why are things of mine not going well. Sometimes there's Isichitho involved. You understand what I'm saying? So you need to know what is going on in your life. So hence also on the ritual or on the trip that we have to Durban on the 26th and on the 27th, I told you most, it's an all-rounder trip. So all these things are covered. So if you know you had an abortion, that cleansing will assist. You had a miscarriage, that cleansing will assist. If you have Isichitho, the deepest one of them all, that cleansing will assist.
Unless the Isichitho came from Gogo Manzini herself.
Yeah, no, then I will not be able to. So that's why I always say...
But the problem is that now you don't know.
I mean, I will consult before I assist you, even when we go to
No, I'm
Durban.
saying, Urimina, like someone will not know, okay, this is Isichitho. What I have is Isichitho, and this Isichitho was actually done by Gogo Manzini.
So I will go to Gogo Manzini and consult. When I get to Gogo Manzini will see that the Isichitho that you have is hers. She will not assist you. But I will not take your money if I can help you most. I will tell you that, no, for this way I can
The
help.
moment you say I can't just know, they're already done with you.
Yes, so, and then also we decided to further open the bookings
Okay.
for Durban because people want help. So people can still reach out if they want to go. That is going to be, as I said last week, it's going to be a powerful ritual that is going to be performing. We're going to be moving here to there. It's going to be cleaning you, opening things for you.
And I'm so sorry to interrupt you. If you want like the full video, it's last week's episode. I'll make sure that I link it so that you can just go and watch that in full. But you can.
That you people. Okay, let me just say, people can still book and things like that. And if you think you have Isichitho or you have things like that, imali uyayithola but you don't know what's going on become there, because now we're not going to be dealing with one thing, Moss. We're going to be dealing with a lot of things, all in one package. So if you come after that, I will tell you, for cleansing is this, for this is this, for that is that. But this one, it's the king of the kings. It's the king ritual that will remove everything and open everything. It's going to be powerful. I cannot risk my life and go to the beach at night, Batung. So it's going to be me and my spirits and my powers and more use of maybe you will hear voices that people that you don't see. But it's going to be very powerful and it's going to be off
Of the chain.
Exactly. So, but people that want to go to Durban also, I want to mention, they must book for their own accommodation
And their
and
own
they must get to Durban
transport.
for the. So, Yabana Hambanan, I'm going with the big dogs.
Okay.
I'm going with people that can be able to book hotels. I'm going with people that can be able to book flights.
Don't go there without
If
money
you
for a
can't,
hotel and
no.
think you're gonna sleep there by the ocean.
Don't ask me how to get there and what. So, yeah, closing up, we're done.
Well, I think that we'll definitely have a part 2 when it comes to this, but obviously it would not be me if I left without actually saying that. Remember the same way that Gogo Manzini actually says that you can go and consult the lawyering gang. As Christian, I also believe that first we can pray, you can also go to church, your pastor, your prophet, they can be able to tell you and they can be able to pray and
Yeah,
deliver
they can be able to tell
for
you.
us.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So basically that's what I'm just trying to say, is that we do also have an option when it comes to us. What I'm just simply saying is also the fact that if you're someone that you stick in prayer, I stick in prayer. Now I was even praying more when I was in Free State than how I pray today.
Yeah, that's
Do
what
you
I always-
understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, this
That's
is
what I
really
always
something
say
that
too.
is really sad. And I think that we're definitely going to have a part 2 when it comes to this. Because now what breaks my heart? Are the fact that you don't even have to do anything wrong for someone to do Isichitho, and Isichitho to you, literally, if it sticks, ciao, your whole lineage, they are able to curse you, curse your kids. if someone is even your friend that tries to help you, the case transfers. Kuri, nobody should help you, nobody should be close to you, you smell funny, and now when you were talking, I think I know someone.
There's a lot of people that are there, and when whoever that is going to be listening to this, they will think of something or think of any situation that I'm saying, good, this is just educational, but educational for a certain group of people that practices certain things, like people that believe in
But
umuti.
also even people that don't believe in umuti, because if someone did something to you and you don't know, then you also need to start going
There's one
to
thing
church.
I always say, I feel for those people.
Yeah.
Nyanzwela, yes, guys.
But do you still wish us to?
Nyanzwela, guys, Nina, like the ones that praise only. Ngisho asikho strong enough ngokufana. There's a prayer that is, maybe you are a powerful prayer warrior. Pray. But there's people also that praise, but umthandazo does not work for them. And now they are just sticking there. I'm going to stick by the word. The word of, what I'm going to say is that ikona inkonzo or Christianity is there. People must practice what they believe in. There's this praying, as you just said. I said, some of my crew can come with me to Durban, and then we're going to do whatever we're going to be doing there. Some of Bragod's crew can go to Bragod, pray, and do everything. But Tina in Durban, we're going to be doing both. The first prayer session, people that will go with me, they will come back and tell you, the first thing we do is we pray, we light candles. We ask God, we call him to be there. That's the first. Then we get to the ancestors now.
That was actually an argument last week, and I also saw people in the comment section, and they were like, "No, there's only one God," and I'm like, "Okay, you know
there's
what?
one God,
Let's
guys.
not."
Let's come back to answer them. There's one God. The same God that we pray is the same God that you pray. I pray to God. I'm not saying God Owamie or God Tyra. God is one. I ask from God, you ask from God. But we ask different things. So let's love each other.
Yeah.
Let's love one another. You ask for peace. You ask for love.
Whether you ask for
money.
destruction.
I ask for Isichitho, and he grants me. The very same God.
I think
So
that's
don't
the
judge my
part
God.
I think for us, that was the part where I was actually saying, Uti, I truly personally just don't believe that God that is in the Bible is going to grant that if that is not what he says. Because remember, even in the Bible, it does say that as long as you ask according to the will of God, it shall be granted. So if it's now out of the will of God, then how is God granting?
Let's cut it because it's
that's
because
what I'm
whatever we
saying.
use is the will of God. You know why?
Why?
Because the herbs that we use, we dig them from his ground. I'm available on WhatsApp 072 448 1474. Instagram at I am Gogo Manzini. We love you.
You guys,
The
really,
same
we are
plan.
gonna have a part 2 of Isichitho because I really wanna get deep into this. You know, my heart gets so painful, Chomi. My heart gets so painful when you see someone out there. They try with all their efforts, and what are they paying for? They are paying for the fact that some woman wanted my mother's husband.
Chomi, before I step up and go, the plants are from where? This ground. Kiyamang.
It's God. Mhlaba
So
unkosi.
into Pumala ngaphansi yaban.
God.
So every herbs that I use, I dig them down. We'll have a story for this another day because I will grind you on your own show.
Utla fell.
I
Part
love
2 will come. You're
love
just
you.
finding me weak today because my heart is painful. This lawyering that is happening, and go happy, guys, about Isichitho is so painful. But anyway, ninjas, please stay protected, please stay safe, please stay prayed up, okay? And Ninanje Abatakati, please don't, I don't know what someone would do to deserve that, hey? Jealous is not enough, guys. Jealous is not enough. Be confident in yourself. Be confident in yourself, Sankela. You are beautiful. You just can't see it because you are evil. Bye-bye, guys.
Yes, we are evil. Yes, we are.
I love you so much. They just stay blessed. And of course, you guys know I'll see you guys in my next upload with our favorite Gogo. It will be next week, Friday. Make sure that you do not miss it. 9 a.m. sharp.
Bye.
Bye.